This thing, you say what you is, bro. You in this thing, you know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people though, man? You feel me? They don't ever let me do that. Yeah, man, we out here the day before Super Bowl. This motherfucker right here rocking and rolling, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Rocking just a rolling, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Everything, though, man. Out here, got a little time to fuck with, a little bit of time to spend. You feel me? Oh, that motherfucker right there. That motherfucker look like it run. Man, I was sitting here, man. I thought I picked up the motherfucking. I could have swore this motherfucker had a staple in it, nigga. I'm thinking I picked up the motherfucking parlay sheets, nigga. Man, please. I picked up hella motherfucking same sheet looking at. Bro, live with no jive. Ain't making no noise, avoiding all the decoys, man. It's cold as a motherfucker out here right now. You know what I'm talking about? A little bit cold. Day before the Super Bowl, this motherfucker out here yanking and cranking. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you. This motherfucker out here, man, you in the right, if you in the right spot up there around that strip area, man, that shit gonna be hectic for a minute, man. The right place, man, you can get around this motherfucker, man. But yeah, right now, man, this motherfucker, this motherfucker hectic. God damn, I already knew it was coming though. I seen this shit on All Star Game. I already knew it was coming, bruh. There's a bunch of shit going on out here though, man. Hella people throwing parties. Hella different people. There's all kind of shit going on out here, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. I sure can't wait till this motherfucking football game. No, I tell you that, man. You know what I'm talking about? I just want to see the game, man. I could, yeah, I got hella other ways to enjoy myself, man. I'm just waiting for the game. I'm so tired of hearing about this bitch Taylor Swift. That's all that's on the motherfucking news out here. That's why I'm glad that nigga Brock Purdy, whatever the fuck the 49er quarterback, I'm glad he tore that bitch up. I ain't lying to you. They asked that nigga, man, they must have asked that nigga, do you have a favorite Taylor Swift? That nigga said, nope. You know, no, fuck that bitch. He said, nigga, this is us against the Chiefs, man. Y'all trying to make this shit like the 49ers trying to play Taylor Swift, man. Y'all get the fuck out of here with that shit right there. Like that there. But yeah, it's a, man, it's a nice ass day. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm so glad they got from behind me right there, man, because I was starting to be under the belief that them motherfuckers was the police. I told you, not the police, but like them good Samaritan motherfuckers. They got it good for out here, man. You could be somewhere, bro, motherfucker, and just pull up and they gonna watch you until the police get there. Firepower, they say, why you laugh, bro? Oh, nigga, I remember my dumb ass nigga. I'm thinking I'm on a play. I'm over there fucking with one of the motherfuckers in front of that blood bank, man, thinking we finna go get some, thinking we finna go score, man. Man, this nigga and I should have learned a long time ago that this nigga was on something funny, man. I must have followed that nigga for about 4 blocks, nigga. Before I realized this nigga playing, man. Then when I went back down there, man, them people kicked me off their premises. Talking about I was fucking with dude. Talking about I rolled up on him, talking about some other shit. Man, he was good. That nigga would have scored too. I ain't bullshitting with you. That nigga was gonna score, man. That nigga was everything I needed that day. I got the fuck away from that nigga and call somebody else though. That nigga, I'm following this nigga. This nigga act like he finna go park somewhere and hop in with me, right? The whole time this nigga just taking me on when he on the phone with the police. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I don't never had no front license plate though. Out here you don't have to have both of them. You just have to have the one in the back. That's why I don't never had no front license plate. I ain't bullshitting with you. And it was like if I had a front license plate, he would have got me. But he just kept on taking me on one, man. I must have followed that nigga. Nigga, I needed some legs so bad that day, nigga. I followed that nigga for about. I hit hella quarters with that nigga, man. Until I realized, man, this nigga on some bullshit. This nigga up to something. That nigga was on his motherfucking phone with the police. Trying to get the baby cuz up out of there, man. But I got a video upload, man. It's called Sincere Self. This Sincere Self Saturday, man. You say Sincere Self Saturday, bro. What you talking about? Just sincere and genuine people. Some shit we lacking in these days. We ain't even lacking. I just think they putting so much bullshit in your head. Like, it's just a race to try out the new trends and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like when everybody was running around this motherfucker when that Black Lives Matter shit came out, everybody was running around this motherfucker acting like we was united. Man, I'm gonna tell you before that, I read that shit. You know what I'm talking about? If you would read that shit didn't even have nothing to do with black people, bro. That shit was like rights for Sagoonies and shit. That's what it was. It was like right for Sagoonie. I ain't gonna talk about the way of the world, man. But please, y'all need to stop playing sometime, man. If y'all would have just seen what I seen, you would have said, man, we need to stop playing as the human race. As the human race, y'all play too much outside. Yeah, outside, y'all play way too motherfucking much. I told you the other day, man, I was just driving down the street, man. I seen the biggest woman with the littlest dog. Man, that bitch had to be about 6', 6'1", hella big. That bitch she was like Suge Knight, but she was bigger than that. Like she had more on her than Suge Knight, you know what I'm talking about? And that lady had the suit she had on could fit the little dog. And I said, man, that motherfucker was velour too. You know what I'm talking about? So that the weight that bitch had on her, man, that motherfucker was stretched every bit of the way out, man. The seams was finna get the busting up out that motherfucker in just a few more seconds, man. That's probably why when I seen her, that bitch wasn't moving, cause she looked like if she moved, nigga, like that shit was finna rip, nigga, like Hulk Hogan, how Hulk Hogan used to, it looked like that shit was finna rip. That might have been why the bitch was just standing in one place, swinging. That bitch was moving like a windmill. God damn, nigga. But yeah, man, sincere Saturday it is, man. Just make sure you sincere. Cause like I say, we got an odd way of doing shit nowadays. We be the fake ones and shit. We be doing hella fuck shit, but we still say we real and all that type of shit. So you gotta kind of watch it. If you sincere, bro, you just sincere. They say, what is the definition of sincere? Really, I don't even know. I ain't never looked that shit up in the dictionary if you really want to keep it real. But my definition of it would be just like genuine, real, bruh. Like everything you do, you just do for the love you have with people or for the love you have with shit. You don't, like, you ain't really doing shit looking for nothing in return. You know what I'm talking about? Help when you can, just being, you know what I'm talking about? Just being solid, really. Just sincere. But nowadays, it's hard to be sincere because nobody, it's like it ain't nobody wrong ever. So if you don't never feel you wrong, another motherfucker can't even be sincere with you because you're not even gonna take their sincerity. You get what I'm saying? You gonna put a label on them being sincere. You gonna say they hating on you. They, you know what I'm talking about? You gonna put some other reason on it, but them just getting at you as your partner, one of your beloved partners. You feel me? But like I don't know, it's weird. It'd be almost like I'm talking about in the real world. It's like how can I put it? From what I've seen since I've been living, not like even in these days or whatever, just since I've been living, like like it's just like motherfuckers kind of fuck over the motherfuckers that is really the ones in a corner lightweight. I guess that's the best way I could put it. Like your real sincere friends and shit. Like I was telling y'all, the motherfucker over there fucking with the bitches. This nigga trying to show out in front of the hoes and shit. Blame the nigga for stealing some weed. The nigga don't even smoke and shit. Nigga really, I don't want to say square, but a nigga just has a normal life. He ain't even in no shit like that. But it's like, you'll blame this nigga. The only people in there with you is y'all in the house. And you you blame this nigga, bro. You never once thought to blame the bitch that smoke weed. It's almost like you try to show out on your partner. And then when the motherfucker start fucking with you, here motherfucker come trying to put their own narrative of why a nigga stop fucking with him. But in the story, he didn't say anything about the fake ass shit he did in front of the hoes. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I guess people only could take so much, bruh. Like, if y'all just knew how long motherfuckers been just sitting around and shit, putting up with your bullshit. Alright, put the heater back on this motherfucker. It is hella cold. Nigga, I should have bought my coat. But I'm on way to do other things, you know what I'm talking about? So I can't wait, man. You know what I'm talking about? It should be a good night, nigga, tomorrow. But yeah, this is people, man, you just have to be, I mean, I know accountable is just so cliche, bro, but you gotta learn to keep it real with yourself. Even if you come tell the rest of the world a lie. Hey, Miss April Charles, how you doing? How you doing? I'm alright. You know what I mean? I'm alright. Just sitting out here finna fuck with it. They got Vegas clogged up like the toilet. This motherfucker head. I'm telling you, man, you just go up a little bit up that way, man, towards the strip, man. You finna be, niggas finna take you hella long to get to the next one. This shit hectic. Hella motherfuckers running around. It's cool. Just hope you get the right crowd to be around. Sometimes when everybody be out here, like y'all, you be thinking it be the same shit like how the old school Raider game used to be in Oakland. Now, if you ever heard the Raider crowd was just rowdy and shit, like you would automatically think those was the black people, bro. It used to be the SAs and the Woods. Them niggas used to be up in that motherfucker acting a fool. Even now, it be the SAs and the Woods. Motherfuckers up. But the Raider game is hella, it ain't the same spirit, man. They ain't got the same spirit out here as they do in the town, man. Raiders could be down by 4 points, nigga, at halftime, and these niggas talking about, man, they finna lose the game. They ain't got no spirit. You said, do I get tired of what? To keep it real, I ain't even know what you was gonna say, right? But as long as I'm awake, I don't never get tired. I don't never get tired. As long as I'm alive, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was bad times, good times. I ain't gonna never get tired because I'm alive. That's the blessing in itself. I'm telling you, man, another one of the sayings I came up with, man. If you wake up, you got a chance to go to sleep. It's real shit. But no, I don't really get tired, man. I really be having fun and joyous. If you realize, man, like I really got a joyous spirit. I really just be looking for the fuck with it. You know what I mean? I just be looking for everything to be at one in harmony. I don't know who this is or what kind of device they got, but they mobbing, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? It look like these motherfuckers on a go-kart, nigga, with a basket on the front of that motherfucker, like 2 baskets, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker right there, nigga, that motherfucker mobbing, you know what I'm talking about? And she, I ain't gonna tell her where she is, but between me and y'all, she too big to be on that motherfucker right there, man. She better slow down, because I just peeped her wheels. Them wheels right there like they be on a skateboard. Fuck around, go down that hill right there and hit a rock and come up off that motherfucker, nigga. Come up off that motherfucker. That whole motherfucking go-kart stop, nigga. And do a motherfucking endo on your ass, you know what I'm talking about? Come up off that motherfucker like you done hit the wrong bump on a BMX, nigga. That shit crazy as a motherfucker. She mobbing though. But yeah, man, on this sincere Saturday, man, just make sure you that person. Don't be one of them persons that I said persons. I got idea. Yeah, don't be one of them people that come up with reasons to do shit, bro. Cause that's how you start getting uneven with yourself, bro. When you just come up with a reason to do anything. Like whatever you feel is right, you'll just come up with a reason to do it even though it's wrong. Don't do that, bro, because you'll never be even. You'll never be even with the universe. You just won't be even. You know what I'm talking about? Something always gonna be in your way, because that's the energy you put in the earth. Because like I said before, bro, just keeping it real with you, like it's us, bro. But we always, like I said, that's why I don't be liking, and I love all the people, man. I do. I ain't got no problem with nothing, man. I don't give a fuck what color you is. I ain't gonna I ain't really against nothing. Yeah, there's a lot of shit you ain't gonna never see me with, but or around. But yeah, man, I just got love for everybody, man. I just gauge the person. Cause I told you, to me, man, it's just good people and bad people. And just because you do bad shit, don't mean you like a bad person. That don't make you automatically a bad person. It don't. But it's just good people and bad people. It is. So I don't really be tripping off the person and all that. I just gauge the person. That's why you can't come tell me nothing about somebody. Because you coming to tell me about somebody from like your perspective of dealing with this person. That's why I don't do that shit. For real, I ain't never did that shit. If I don't like somebody, bro, I'm not gonna speak bad on them. It's not on me to put a thought in your head. You know what I'm talking about? Because you might get a different experience with that person. And just in life, we do that shit way too much. I ain't bullshitting with you. We do that shit way too much, bro. We always got something to say about the next motherfucker to like people. If you don't like somebody, bro, just don't like them. You ain't got to go spread no smut campaign. Motherfucker just did me like that not too long ago. You know what I'm talking about, man? I ain't even do nothing, man. You know what I'm talking about? They had a cold, man. They had a cold ending to their story on a lie, man. I said, goddamn, you must be bullshitting. But that's how they'll do you, bro. Sis, nephew, old man, old lady. I don't know why I just seen the people come out of there. Just, I don't know, in my head, just like they was finna hit a flip or something. But that shit will, bro. If I'm ever into it with somebody or something, bro, I ain't got nothing to say about them people. Like, I don't want you to like or dislike the people for the reasons I like them or dislike. Just gauge people on your own, folks. Don't let nobody come tell you something about somebody. I mean, you can keep that in mind, but I don't be judging people off that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because some people, they judge people funny. You know what I'm talking about? They might not like somebody because they can't control them. They might not like somebody for some old, I can't, even if I do come to not liking somebody, I gotta not like them for my own reason. I don't know what the fuck just got my eye. But this is around the time of the year my eye just fucked up. I see it now. Y'all see that motherfucker, the other one redder than the other one? I see it now. That's what the fuck wrong. I don't know why I get like that when I get cold, man. That in my elbow. Man, this nigga over here doing the fool. Oh, this nigga right here look like, like like he playing a motorcycle movie or something, nigga. Nigga over there looking for Ice Cube, nigga. He look like that nigga that was in that movie Torque. That nigga motorcycle movie face having ass, nigga. But yeah, man, on sincere Saturday, man. You just gotta make sure you sincere. I know it's hella hard nowadays, cause they call so much shit real. Like, I don't know. It's like ain't nobody getting at they people no more. It's like ain't nobody getting, like, you can't even put a word in the motherfucker ear no more. They gotta lightweight everybody brain warp. So the famous thing now is somebody hating on you. Somebody either hating on you or they jealous of you. And we just get that label to anybody, nigga. Cat look at you too young. You been call somebody talking about, man, guess what? You wouldn't believe the cat over here hating on me. He nigga so straight out of comic book, but I ain't gonna lie to you. But as far as, all right, I done found out how to do it, man. They might goofy ass go again, man. I could have did that shit the first time. You know what I'm talking about? Gots to pay more attention. I don't know, one of my motherfucking eyes just got to burning, nigga. Like somebody start cooking something, nigga. My shit burning like a motherfucker. Yeah, man, sincere motherfucking Saturday, man. Make sure you that person. That's all you really gotta do, folks. You gotta make sure you that person. Cause now we living in the days where motherfuckers just throw a motherfucker away. I ain't bullshitting with you. Damn, that nigga was in a. This must be National Weird Car Day, nigga. Weird Transportation Day or something. Nigga, get around how you get around, nigga. That nigga just had, I don't know what the fuck that nigga had. It wasn't even a truck. That nigga had like a doom buggy, nigga, with nigga with a GMC front on that motherfucker. God damn, y'all fucking with it today, man. I ain't lying to you, man. Y'all fucking with it. Shout out to everybody out here fucking with it, man. That nigga said he was gonna get there, nigga. Fuck what you thought. Nigga, that nigga whole thing was a shell, nigga. It was just looked like a doom buggy, nigga, with a GMC truck front on that fucking. God damn, nigga. I feel it. I'll be in that motherfucker too, nigga. Shit. Man, please. Shit. If that's what it was, nigga, that's what it'll be. Oh yeah, no, I don't never get tired of driving, Miss April Shars, if you still in here or if you watch this on the replay. No, I don't really get tired of driving. But sometimes you driving to make you tired. I don't get tired of driving, fuck it. Because that's one of them things that we're like, it's like driving is better than walking. So you been fucked around talking about, you keep saying this shit like, damn, I'm tired of driving. You fuck around. Your car fucked up, now you can walk. You been fucked around and got what you asked for. You know what I'm talking about? So hell no, I don't get tired of shit. I'll tell you, as long as I wake up, I'm good. You know what I'm talking about? This motherfucking eye for the day before the motherfucking Super Bowl. That motherfucker be feeling like he got hella lint. Be feeling like I got hella hair in my eye. Man, little Niecy Pooh was fucking with it like that with that baby in the car. And little Niecy Pooh, they got one of them BMWs that look like a motherfucking look, they fucked up and fucking people shit up. That look like a mother. I don't even know. That motherfucker. It's the littlest BMW you probably have never seen before. It's one of them little ones. Now I mob any car, but I mob that. But I don't like them. Like if I got a little compact ass car, I would rather want an old one, something out the '70s or something. Because the little ass, like these cars be made out of fiberglass, nigga. I ain't bullshitting with you. Something that little. And I hear, man, when I tell you these people can't drive, these people can't drive, man. I ain't bullshitting with you. These people can't drive, man. And not to even, because y'all know I ain't prejudiced to get on my Hispanic people, but, man, there be so many motherfuckers out here, you know what I'm talking about, with no insurance and shit, been to Baptist shit and got on. Wait, they spun me around one day. Nigga, I was hella mad, nigga. I was hella mad. They just spun me around one day. I just got my engine, man. See, I'm one of them people, nigga. They told me I was crazy then, bro. I bought an engine for a motherfucking, I don't know what that motherfucker was, a 1986 or a 1987 Toyota Corolla. That hatchback thing. I had 4x9s. That motherfucker sound like 610s. That motherfucker was bapping. My engine blew up in that motherfucker. I went and got a rebuilt engine for like 900. I had a mechanic at the time. My nigga Mike from LA. My nigga put my heart. It took that nigga about 4 days to do that shit. That nigga had to keep going to the place to read shit out the book and shit. Cause back then it wouldn't even know. I think it was YouTube. It probably was. Yeah, it probably was. It was my nigga Pete and Champion, and they used to be looking at that shit on the iPhone. But like regular phones and shit didn't have that shit. I think you had to have an iPhone or one of them special phones. But that's back when really was like the I want to say them was the days of the them brown Boost mobile flips. Them lightweight was my favorite phones. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got my shit as soon as I got my shit fixed. Like the next day, that nigga spin me around and was gone. They can't drive out here worth shit. And then they be that's what I really never got about this city. That you can stay up and drink all night, it ain't no cutoff. And then them expect the motherfuckers not to be around here driving hella drunk. You always gonna find somebody driving drunk around here, bruh. I'm gonna tell you in '08, like '08, '07. Oh nah, man, listen, bruh. I was almost got a deal like Patrick Mahomes' daddy, nigga, on my mama. I told you I caught 3 of them motherfuckers in 2 weeks, nigga. And if you get 3 of them motherfuckers, it's like an automatic. I want to say out here like a 1 to 5 or 2 to 5 or some shit like that. It might even be more than that. It might even be more than that. Low key, it be hella niggas in the pen for DUIs. For real. And he's one of them, just stay right here. You went to the pen out here, not like I'm promoting the pen, but like these one of them, they got them penitentiaries like you around in the OJ Simpson and them niggas, Michael Dokes and lightweight like them people who be popular and shit. You'll be running hella people like that. I told y'all I was up there with Mac Minister and what's my other nigga name? Corleone. Hey, look, that's what I be saying, Brick. If y'all just knew for real, like how motherfuckers be out here talking on people's cases and shit, man, if you just knew for real how much them people be irritated about that shit. Like when nigga fighting the case, brother, that I seen to be trying to get back and shit. But I done seen some goofy motherfuckers too, so I can't lie. But the motherfuckers who serious about that shit, bro, when they trying to get back, you don't even really see them people no more, bro. Them people be hibernating, bro. You see them people around everybody who know law. For real. Them people be like, wait, hibernating, trying to get back on the pills and shit. They don't even be trying to talk about that shit. They be trying to find loopholes. If y'all just knew how much we do to people a disservice. On some real shit. That's why we got to get back into a space of sincerity, bruh. Now, what they have did more than ever, they have, I don't really say not give a fuck, because I don't really give a fuck. But they have gotten you to a place where you want something that you're not willing to give somebody else. I don't even know how you'll put that shit right there in words, but they got a name for that shit. But we have gotten to that state where, like, you want somebody to respect you while you don't do nothing but run around and disrespect people. You want somebody to show love when all you do is show hate. Like we want shit out the world that we don't put back into it. And that's why we uneven right now, lightweight. I don't know why people do that. I know why they do it. You know what I'm talking about? Them just regular people. They don't even. That's what I'm saying. You'll get traumatized. You still be that shit just be meaning something to you. Ain't nobody else thinking about that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just like I did that right there, man. It was this big ass place where I'm at, man. You could have went anywhere she didn't want to, but she wasn't even thinking like that. She was just trying to get to her space. And that's what I be saying in the world, just sincerity. Like we don't even be wanting to give people credit for the way they see shit. Like we want everybody to see the world the way we see it, and it's just not like that. Because whatever the fuck you done did or you done been through in your life, that's what's really gonna shape your reality. So you gonna look at everything from the shit you done been through. You is, bro. Sis, nephew, old man, old lady. That's why we be kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. Like we just be wanting people to agree with us in our point of view. And a lot of times we be, I don't want to say wrong because I don't even really believe that right and wrong shit. Because all that shit is depending on how you see that shit. Somebody could feel you was right, somebody could feel you was wrong. You feel me? But I guess a better word for it is off. A lot of times we be off. We do. A lot of times we just be off. I'm over here high as shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't know what the fuck I just did with my weed. I got a lighter. I found one on me. What the fuck I just do with that shit? I'll find it later. You find that shit before I pull off. But yeah, sincere, man. Do you really got love for people? Do you give people bad advice on purpose? I done seen a motherfucker damn near get killed about some wrong advice, bruh. And that's another reason, bruh, we should stop instigating shit, pumping shit up, and all that shit, just wanting to see something. Because we do that shit a lot nowadays, too. We do that shit a lot. All that instigating and shit just for the, wanting to see something or some shit. We do, but I almost seen a motherfucker get killed. Motherfuckers pumping some shit up. Nigga almost lost his life. I told you I seen that other shit. When as a youngster, nigga, I told myself I wasn't finna be no OG like that. When I get old, man, I thought that shit was hella childish, bruh. Niggas just be playing with niggas. That's kind of like how this computer shit is. How motherfuckers just be playing with you. Like I seen a motherfucker do that shit in real life to a youngster. Them niggas was hella old. Them niggas was hella old, bruh. Cause we was like, I don't know, 18, 19. I guess them niggas wasn't hella old. I guess back then when you 18 and 19, motherfucker could be 30 years old and seem hella old. But them niggas was old. Them niggas had to be like 40 something, 50 something back then. And they told that youngster, man, that nigga ain't never been in trouble with nothing, bro. That nigga wasn't even on there on like some domestic violence shit or some shit like that. That nigga actually getting out, man. You know what I'm talking about? He was finna get out. They sit over there and pump that nigga up to go over there and hit that nigga with a motherfucking lock in the sock, bruh. Just for their enjoyment. But I don't know how that nigga even let them people pump him up. That's why I say, bro, you don't ask people shit. Come up to your own conclusion, whether you right or wrong. Learn from your own lesson. You'll go ask somebody something, they'll send your ass on one for their amusement. They had that nigga over there all day sitting between that bunk drinking hella coffee, nigga. like a cat burglar, man. He tore that nigga ass up with that lock in the sock, though. He tore his ass up, man. At that time right there, I hadn't, I guess I have. I seen niggas get hit with a bottle. But I usually didn't believe that shit. I thought that shit was like just in the movies. I didn't believe you could just like for real bust a nigga head open. Like a cowboy movie, hit a nigga, hit a nigga over the head with bottle of champagne. I used to think like, man, that shit, man, I seen nigga get hit with a Cisco bottle. Not the old ones though, when they bought the Cisco back. I seen the nigga get hit with a Cisco bottle, nigga. A burgundy one, nigga. That was the first time I seen some shit like that at that time. Then I seen a nigga get hit with that lock. I didn't believe that shit. And then like they gave that nigga that badass advice. Then didn't even like show the nigga how to do that shit, bruh. That nigga went over that nigga went over there and got one sock with a hole in it. He hit that nigga with that motherfucker about 2 times, right? Nigga, that motherfucking lock flew out that motherfucking sock. That motherfucker. God damn, man. God damn, man. They ain't even tell a nigga go get 3-4 socks. Nothing. I just had that nigga put that motherfucker in a bare sock, nigga, with a hole in that motherfucker. He hit that motherfucking white boy on his head about 2 times and that motherfucker flew in the bathroom. They came, put that motherfucker in a plastic bag for evidence. Then nobody pick up the lock. I'm telling you, don't listen to people, y'all. This is gonna be just like that, man. They didn't talk that nigga into damn near he gonna have a battery by prisoner. He gonna have all kind of shit, man. That nigga liable to went to the penitentiary for that shit. That nigga was finna get an OR like the next time he went to court. And they sit over there, man, and told that little youngster to do that shit. I'm telling you, at that time, I done learned hella lessons, bruh. Just by being around shit and seeing shit. I told myself at that time, nigga, I'm not gonna be one of them OGs, bruh. I'm not. I'm not, bruh. I ain't finna be hella old. It's almost like them niggas was like hating. Like they want that nigga to fuck himself off. Cause they was in there fucked off. It was like that. It was a feeling like that, man. I thought that was fucked up. I did. And this nigga did that shit. That's why you don't ask nobody shit, bruh. Don't ask nobody shit. Come up to your own conclusion, bruh. Cause a nigga will send your ass on one for their own amusement. I told you they tried to do that to me when I was a youngster. When the nigga that killed Rob, they put that nigga up in there. I told you the coldest trick I played on America. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you'll never get baby cuz like that. I ain't finna do nothing for you niggas' amusement, but I'm finna do something. You know what I'm talking about? I told you niggas a way to respond without reacting. Like I sat right there long enough so everybody just thought I was the grand sucker. And everybody got just loose. They was just walking around, baby, cuz I guess I was supposed to be a sucker. I told you that nigga went over there to go check his motherfucking money, and if OG wasn't in my way, I would have George Foreman that nigga. I damn near fired on OG getting a part of it. You know what I'm talking about? I call OG almost damn near took that punch. He came up to me after that and said that shit too. And he said, my bad, youngster, my bad. He said, man, if I wasn't in your way, you was really gonna get him. My bad, youngster. Nigga, I sat there about 2 weeks of the damage, bro, and just let everybody think I was a sucker. I'm telling you. Everybody let their guard down. And that's when I put mine up. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't bullshitting with you. I ain't bullshitting with you. Don't never let nobody argue. Don't never let nobody make you feel you gotta do something because they think you gotta do something. You do something when it's right for you. Don't let nobody try to pressure you. I was a youngster then. But by that time I had already seen that Santa Rita shit. Y'all won't get me like that other youngster. I was in North County. I was. Who was okay. Nigga, I was so high I couldn't even see. Nigga, that motherfucker was right here. Nigga, I had to get my vision back. I told you I be so high. That shit, good weed do something to my eyes, nigga. I start feeling like dizzy and lightheaded and shit. Cause I need glasses. So like depending on which way the sun is, nigga, I start feeling funny as a motherfucker. That's why I don't really be liking them casinos like that either, cause them lights be fucking with me. Yeah, them lights get to fucking with me and shit. That shit be, nigga feel like he in The Shining. But on some real shit, I had already seen that shit that in Santa Rita. And y'all ain't gonna get me like that one. So I did just the opposite. Yeah, I did just the opposite. I let everybody think what they want to think, then I attacked. Because in the end, I told you I already know what I'm going to do. Don't let nobody pressure you into making no move. Cause these motherfuckers just be wanting to see shit, bruh. Just period. Not everybody, but you got some people that just do shit just so they could sit back and watch that shit, laugh, or, you know what I'm talking about, talk about it later, or whatever their reason was for. Man, don't bite into no motherfucking invisible pressure, man. Fuck these people. I was in jail and said fuck these people, bruh. I let motherfuckers think I was a sucker in jail for about 2 weeks. Then everybody, all the OGs and shit, want to call me to the side, talking about, youngster, you had some heart, man. Man, I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want to hear that shit, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And that's just the way of the earth, bruh. Until you, like, nigga, until you do it, that's the same shit they gonna do. They gonna be doubting you, thinking you a sucker, thinking you won't do something, all this shit before you do it. Then when you do it, everybody want to pull you to the side and give you a respect. And boy, youngster, you a fool, innit? Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. I knew what I was gonna do when I seen that nigga. If you really know what I was thinking, nigga, y'all would have left me a long time ago. And once I realized I couldn't find no way to, if you really know what I was thinking inside my head, nigga, you know what I'm talking about? I still was trying to kill that nigga when we, when we went up in that motherfucker. Well, Fooey, that's my nigga name from Frisco, Fooey. I don't know where Fooey from, man. My Kumi nigga, I think my nigga used to just be in the L's, but he from somewhere out there now. Fooey from a turf out there. I don't know where. Mm-hmm. That's the time Fat Mo from Greenside was my celly too. He wasn't there when I got down though. It was somebody else from there from Greenside. I thought that was his celly when we got down. Him and Fooey kept coming up in there because they kept, and you supposed to lock your doors, nigga, but you only get so a certain amount of time. Old school North County, then they'll get to blinking the lights and shit. But I promise you, bruh, that's just the way life is. Everybody gonna doubt you until you do it. I'm telling you, bro, I was looking at niggas' faces. I'll be on the phone. The nigga would be next to me on the phone. I'll be watching, I'll just be looking at niggas' faces. Niggas looking over there, tapping each other, going, like baby cuz was the grand sucker. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, baby cuz got a surprise for your ass always. That's why it's best just to leave the baby cuz the fuck alone. I'm telling you. You say once baby cuz get up on you, it's gonna be hard to get him off you. That's kind of clean how they did that. I be knowing a lot of SAs that be, well, out here I don't know them, but I be seeing a lot of them. They'll just take a regular truck and turn that motherfucker into something else. Put hella rails and turn that motherfucker into a whole nother kind of work truck. That's kind of sharp. But yeah, man, sincere Saturday, man. You know what I'm talking about? Sincere Saturday, man. I had to go the other way. Sincere Saturday, man. They got brothers up here, man. Fucking with it. Had a little time to burn. Finna get up out of here, man, and go feast. Feast. They say they got Valentine's Day coming up, man. I'm gonna say fuck Valentine's Day. I ain't never really, bro. As long as I've been alive, that ain't never been one of my. That was always like a holiday just for the bitches, whatever bitch you fucked with or something. But like that ain't no holiday I ever been. You know what I mean? Just hyped about. That ain't never been no. Like I couldn't wait for Valentine's Day face having ass nigga. I ain't never tripped off that, man. I think my favorite holidays is the 4th of July and it used to be like Christmas and New Year's and shit. That shit ain't really the same no more. But it used to be like 4th of July and probably Christmas. But I used to just like that because I'm one of them niggas that like the snow and shit. You know what I'm talking about? I just like, I was finna say nature. I don't know if that, I guess that would be nature. I'm like one of them motherfuckers. So like back then, niggas used to go to the snow and shit. Like Tahoe. And that shit used to be cool. You feel what I'm saying? That shit used to be cool. All them cabins and shit. I don't think y'all ever been in no cabin, man. You don't know what no cabin about. Where they got that big old beer rug and shit. You know what I'm talking about? That big old beer rug in front of the fireplace in a log cabin. That should be yeah, that should be it. I'm telling you, cause back in the day, more motherfuckers used to do that. I'm telling you, we was finna go to oh man, I went to jail, man. We was finna go. It used to be I think that motherfucker closed now. I don't know. Cause I ain't never been. No, I ain't never been to New York. Not to like stopping. Never. No, I ain't never been to New York. I was trying to think. We done drove so much, state to state. It was like I done went through hella states. Maybe stopped to eat some food, but just to get out and fuck with the people. And then like I've been hella states though where we got out and fucked with the people. And you know what I'm talking about? But we was finna go to an old. They used to have this club called the Tunnel, nigga. I remember back then we used to have like Source magazines and shit. So we was trying to think of what the fuck we was finna do. Nigga, and just hella couples, nigga, was finna go to New York so we could hit that motherfucking club right there. They said that motherfucker had co-ed bathroom, nigga. But we was finna go on out. We was finna go on out there, man. I fuck around and went to jail. I fuck around and went to jail. But even then, like back when I used to like sell dope, bruh, this is gonna sound crazy as hell to some of y'all. But like Sundays was always like off limits. Niggas never grind on Sunday. That's where Soggy Sunday came from. It didn't matter if the first fell on Sunday, nigga. It's just like everybody was at church or something. Sunday, I don't never remember no Sunday that was rolled. Ever. Ever. That's one of them days you'll be lucky to make $100. That's one of them $50, $75 days. I don't never remember no Sunday rolling. I don't. That's where that soggy Sunday shit come from. Soggy Sunday, man. That shit be soggy. I wouldn't give a fuck if they just gave everybody some money, nigga. Sundays like everybody just gave their respect to the Lord. But I just damn near used to do that shit from like I grind on Saturday sometimes if it was yanking. But for the most part, I was trying to be done. Cause we always used to just go somewhere for the weekend. I was like, I don't know. We'd just go somewhere, get a suite or something. It was always like I just wanted to get away from that shit for a minute. I did that shit like a job anyway, though. For real. I used to come out when that store closed and go in when that store opened. Oh man, somebody done caught a flat on that new thing. Y'all hear that motherfucker dragging? She gonna make it too. She trying to make it to that motherfucking tire thing. She gonna make it too. That motherfucker got a. Oh, that's one of them other tires though that don't go all the way flat. So you can always drive on that motherfucker. That's a cool little tire right there. That motherfucker ain't never going flat, even when you got it flat. That motherfucker always going. I don't even know how they made a tire like that. That motherfucker don't go all the way flat. It give you enough air to drive to where to go replace that motherfucker. Cause that motherfucker way too new to even be having a flat. She must have ran over something. I was on like I don't know if it's 2023 or 24. One of them new Chrysler joints. But it's nice out here, man. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody out here, bruh. Tonight is finna go. Tonight and Sunday night. But I'm gonna tell you that shit remind me of just like my birthday is, bruh. That's why I really for probably like the last 4 5 years, I'm like fuck that, bruh. I'm gonna do my own thing on my birthday. But it be just like that because I start noticing like 4 5 years before that. Like we'll fuck around and be doing it big, but it'd be like everybody was really trying to say they strength for the countdown. You get what I'm saying? Cause my birthday on the 30th, the next day is really the you know what I'm talking about? The day that everybody else be celebrating. That's the day I be recovering for years now. I don't never really fuck with that New Year's shit. Really, every time I remember really fucking with that New Year's shit is go out and toast with the people, man, for the midnight. But every other times, man, when we was fucking with, we always just got everything and took that shit on in. And be up in that motherfucker. As the Soviet sound like. Fucking with it. Fucking with it. We had a big ass backyard, so we would just we'd be barbecuing on that motherfucker, put hella shrimp and some aluminum foil, season that shit up, put that shit on the grill, everything was cooked on the grill. So we had this dope big ass barbecues and shit and just be having everybody up there fucking with it. Because the thing, as I got older, what I don't like is the fact that like after a motherfucker like you have to go out and you be partying and shit. I hate the fact that you gotta drive back. So that's why I like really rather have something at the hut. You know what I mean? So when that shit over, everybody else gotta worry about getting where they gotta get on some real shit. Especially if you fucking around down there on that strip, nigga, it's finna take you forever to get home. It's gonna take you forever to get home. I remember, I don't know, it was like 2005, nigga, we went to that Source Award shit. I ain't gonna lie, that motherfucker was cracking. That motherfucker was cracking. That motherfucker was cracking, but like after the like after when everybody was in the casino just fucking with it, it was you kind of had to get to the right spot because it was hella niggas it was niggas was up there pimping. You know what I'm talking about? There ain't even no other way to put it. So you had to get around if that ain't what you was looking for, you had to get around some the crowds where it was regular people, like all the out of town people and shit. But for the most part, a lot of them people that was on that carpet, they was doing their thing. But that motherfucker was cool. That motherfucker was yanking. You got hella kids and shit. I was just thinking about going to that the other little shit they had right before the thing. But you gonna a lot of times I only went up to that shit, you running the hell of them little kids and shit. They be running in stores, snatching shit. You got you got hell of that shit. I'll tell you, they go that All-Star game. They tore they ass up. I wanna say, I don't know if they done changed it now, but I remember after that, they said them people from California couldn't even come out here and use their EBT cards. Them bitches tore they ass up. You know, bitches back, them hoes be having about damn near $1,500, $2,000 worth of them motherfuckers on that thing right there, man. They tore they ass up. You better not accept EBT. You know what I'm talking about? They was up in there on you, man. They tore they ass up. But after that, they said they couldn't. Yeah, they said motherfuckers from California couldn't come out here and use the motherfucking EBT cards no more, man. God damn. God damn, man. But yeah, man, Sincere Saturday video on its way. It's I don't know, man. You just gotta keep it real with yourself, if nothing else. Like I said, even if you lying to everybody else, you gotta know you telling them a lie. You just trying to save face or something, but you gotta know yourself that what it is. Now, if you start acting like the lie you telling is the truth, that's where the borderline health issues kick in, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. But once again, you can do what you want to do. You know what I'm talking about? You can, folks. Just make sure it's right for you. You feel me? Cause just how long I've been on this motherfucking wheel? I've been on here longer than 25 minutes. But just like that bad game I was telling you about, I seen in the pen. And that's just what I tell you. Like once again, I don't say anything, man. But as far as no advice or nothing, even though I probably do. But don't let nobody. That's why I tell you to do your own thing, bro. These motherfuckers is professionals at passing out bad advice for you. You gotta realize, bro, motherfucker telling you what they would do. That's two different things from what you would do. That's why I tell you to go live life, folks, because you gotta understand and see for yourself what you really will and won't do. Asking somebody else, that shit is depending on who it is, bro, that shit could be dangerous. That shit could be, because you don't even know where a motherfucker at in their head, folks. You don't. That shit could be dangerous. Just like I don't know if y'all think I be trying to be funny or bullshit, man, but I be laughing at this shit. This shit ain't funny though, bro. I be coming up here telling you from the inside of the shit. I done had to go through hella shit, bro. I have, bro. I done had to go through hella shit right here to get to this point, bro. I just tell you, like, the way this shit is, man, like, that's why you ain't really gotta watch out for nothing but you. You don't. Even though they pass it on, like that's why I don't like it. I know you gotta preach and get your shit the way you do, but I hate when they come with the devil, bro, because it's not the devil. If you just want to keep it real, bro, and we just keeping it all the way real, we just keeping the game all the way, and I mean all the way real, bro, on some real shit. You don't have to watch out for nothing but yourself, bro. You the only thing in your way. You is. It ain't the devil. It ain't the white man. And once again, that's what I don't like about that Bible, bro. You know, I don't have nothing with it. If you use that motherfucker to make you a better person, you know what I'm talking about? Be my guest, bro. Because everybody don't use that motherfucker the same. But they just give you they give you too much other shit that you can put on. So now something going bad in your life, you can automatically say that's the devil. Just like I stated the other day, man, we always associate something bad with the devil. It could be God showing your ass a lesson. Or it could just be you lazy and you don't want to put the effort in. So it's just easy to say the devil hold me down. Oh man, you holding yourself down. You in your own way, folks. All of us. We all in our own way, man. And when you can learn how to get out your own way, bro, you gonna see yourself prosper. You gonna see yourself going in the right direction. Sometimes that shit take longer than others. Some people gonna get it faster. You get what I'm saying? Some people not. That's why also you shouldn't gauge your motherfucking progress on somebody else. Based your progress on you. We have to get more in tune with ourselves, folks. We do. And stop going off and judge everything we do by somebody else trying to keep up, bro. Because doing that shit right there, bro, you'll make yourself impatient for no reason. Looking at somebody else's progress will make you impatient about your own. That's why it's good just to be yourself, folks. Fuck what somebody else doing. Come up with your plan. Just know what the fuck you want to do. And you stick to that. Because I'm going to keep it real. All that judging other people's progress and success and shit and trying to measure that shit up with something you doing, bro, that shit going to have you behind in your progress. Because you paying attention to something else when you could really be putting that energy into what you doing. Just come up with your plan and stick with it, folks. That's all you got to do. Don't be running around here like this is how they got his out, bro. They just got his out. I got you running around here now. They done told you basically like just like they did with the look, the little jeans. Now they done put that in your head, so now you wearing little jeans or all the little fuck fads they got now. They put that shit in front of your face so much you accept it. It's just like Crocs. Niggas hate when I talk about them Crocs, boy. And I don't have no problem with them. I don't wear them. If the motherfuckers comfortable on your feet, go ahead. That ain't even my the point I was making. The point I was making was Crocs been damn near around forever. If they was that comfortable for your feet, why you haven't been wearing them? Like if you wanted some comfortable feet, you should have been found them shoes. No, you know why? Because nobody even was paying attention to them motherfuckers until they seen one of these other niggas in them. One of these famous people. They seen them in some Crocs. There they go. Just like the skinny jeans. They seen Lil Wayne wearing that shit. Bro, that shit been around. Bro, I used to, but that shit was for white people. I don't promote no prejudice. Yeah, however you pronounce that shit. No, I ain't prejudiced. But when I was growing up, all them skinny jeans, that shit was like for the white skateboard people, bro. You get what I'm saying? That shit been around. No, that shit been around since I was little. All that shit was. It's just, that shit was another, that shit was that motherfucking, what's that shit, that mosh pit culture and shit. They was doing that shit. You feel me? They was doing that shit. Just like anything, just like the Mohawks, just like they didn't put that haircut out there to Kelsey. They talking about a ball fade. They didn't call that shit to Kelsey. You know, everybody running around out here, nigga. Y'all wouldn't believe this shit, nigga. You can go to Great Clips out here. They giving them haircuts out for free. You can go right now, nigga, and go get a free. They call that shit the Kelsey. And right now, if that's the haircut you want, they giving them motherfuckers out for free out here at Great Clips. That shit crazy. And the other one, what's the other one? It's another spot out here. I don't know which one it is, bro, but they giving away free mullets. No matter of fact, that's what they giving away free is the mullets. They just got a haircut called the Kelsey. But if you go up in Great Clips right now, nigga, you can go get you a mullet, nigga. Like them niggas had back in the 80s. But you see what I'm saying? They gonna tell you what's popular. They even gonna give it to you free. Yeah, they even gonna give it to you free, man. Find you a plan, folks, and stick to it. Stop letting these people put you in a fantasy world, folks, where you thinking life is just all about, and now especially the youngsters, y'all don't care anything about anything but that social media shit. So y'all just stuck on followers who looking at you, which is understandable because this y'all generation. So I give you that, but stop gauging your life to other people. Stop complaining about what you don't got because you looking at some shit somebody else got. You feel me? Everybody got they what's coming to them, folks. All you got to do is keep grinding and keep grinding until you get your turn. That's it, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Keep grinding until you get your turn, folks. Fuck was that about? Keep grinding until you get your turn, folks. It's coming. That's why you don't you just stick and pay attention to what you gotta do, bruh. Don't be one of them people caught up trying to keep up with somebody or have a man. Don't be like that, bruh, because you might not think so, but that's what's coming back to you about this world, folks. Because I don't think we understand what hate is. I don't think we understand what envy is and shit. I don't. But we be having that shit inside us, wanting to see something bad happen to somebody, wanting to just waiting to laugh at somebody or some shit like that, man. Like, you just be humble and grateful and thankful for what it is you got, bruh. On some real shit. Because us as people in this time right here, bruh, it's like no matter what's going on, it's somebody else's fault. For real. No matter what's going on, it's somebody else's fault. Like it just ain't never you. Like you got fucked up is because somebody did something. You know what I'm talking about? I be tripping off that even in the all the people they consider popular and shit. Every time motherfuckers go up there, well, like man, shit is it just is what it is, folks. Be you. That's all I say, nigga. Be you, nigga. Go accomplish your own shit, bruh. You got your whole life to live, folks. However long they might be. That might be. You got your own life, bruh. Go do something big, folks. I'm gonna tell you, stop sitting around this motherfucker, bruh, desiring to be somebody else. Or desiring like it's like you want something somebody else got. Cause all they talk about now is cars, jewelry, and money. And a lot of people that got all that shit is They Poe in spirit. Yeah, they Poe in spirit. But once again, you ain't gotta listen to me, y'all. No, you ain't gotta listen to me. But it's a nice ass day out here, man. The day before Super Bowl. You finna go fuck with it. You finna go fuck with it. You feel me? But it's a nice ass day, man. When I tell you this motherfucker nigga, you just get a little bit up closer to the strip. This motherfucker is the that shit a headache. I just told myself I think I'm too old for that shit. I ain't gonna bullshit with you. Especially out here, it's like the worst thing if you ever do get caught in traffic. That shit like draining, folks. That shit like draining. And I'm talking about you be moving inches, folks. You be moving inches. Alright, finna come on with it then. They finna come on with it. I don't even know what we finna fuck with, tell you the truth, but nigga, we out here. I ain't bullshitting with you. We out here, man. That's a nice breeze. But I actually don't know what's gonna happen in that Super Bowl. And this is what's crazy, man, because I'm fucking with it, man. Y'all know I'm going with the home team, nigga. You feel me? But guess what? Baby going with the home team for them. You know what I'm talking about, man? That's where she from. So I don't even expect her to do nothing else. You feel me? It's gonna be crazy because we watched that motherfucker last year. The Chiefs was in that motherfucker last year. I was going for them last year though against the Eagles. I was. I don't know because the sports books is just I don't know them weird numbers all the way around, bro. Everybody and their mama betting on the Chiefs though. Hella people ain't even taking the points either. They taking straight money line, nigga. But they got a weird the San Francisco -2. The total is the over and the under. The over and the under is 47 and a half. The money line is -130, and Kansas City Chiefs is +110. I didn't even know they was +110. That's a good to keep it real, nigga. That's a good. They say what's a +110? That mean if you bet $100, you gonna win $110 back. That's just like on the -130 money line. That means you have to bet 130 to win $100. Actually, that Chiefs money line. That's a. Then they got the first half. I don't really be fucking with them. The 49ers is a half point. Oh, they ain't even got no over. Oh, yes, they do. The over is 23. Then that's just first half. The first quarter is half point and over 9.5. I think that's a good bet. So all they got to do is score 10 points in the first quarter. That's a good bet right there. But yeah, man, I don't know who gonna win that motherfucker. I just know them numbers is weird. I can't imagine that game going under. I can't. Not no 47. I didn't got whooped like that hella times this year, man, when the game's supposed to be a defensive game and all that shit. And that game be hella high scoring. I don't know, but I can see cause I like Brock Purdy though. Like all the people they comparing him to though, he remind me more of I'm just talking about style of play. He reminds me more of Eli Manning than anything, than any of them people they talking about. They say, why Eli Manning, bruh? Because Eli Manning, man, he for one, he got hella comebacks. Just comeback victories. He might have more than Peyton. I've always liked Eli more than Peyton. Everybody like Peyton Manning. I think Peyton Manning is one of the most overrated quarterbacks in history. But you can't say that because he got hella stats. But man, that man he wasn't all that, man. He was he was a good quarterback. But when you put him up under like the playoffs or something, he could never play in the big lights. He got two of the flukest Super Bowls and ever. He got two of the flukest Super Bowls. The first one, this nigga played Rex Grossman in the Bears. If they had anybody else, I don't know why they didn't let Kyle Orton quarterback. They could have won that Super Bowl with him. Their defense was on that nigga Kyle Orton. I mean, that nigga Rex Grossman, man, I don't think that nigga got a first down nigga to the second quarter, man. That nigga defense was on the that nigga defense was on the field the whole first quarter, man. That nigga garbage. Garbell. But the Eli Manning, he'll just be like he'll be playing the game, bro. They'll be losing, but they'll be within striking distance to where you can come back. And Eli Manning to be playing like shit the whole game, and out of nowhere, bro, that nigga just get fire hot. That nigga just get fire hot. That's what Brock Purdy kind of remind me of, cause I ain't really saw it on him like that. Cause you can see that pressure be on that nigga. You can see that nigga, but then it's like he'll just snap up out that shit, nigga, and start doing the shit you need. I kind of think if I had an opinion, I'm going with the 49ers anyway. But I kind of think they're going to do them like the Chiefs did them. I think they're going to be losing and the 49ers are going to come back. I do. And I think Brock Purdy going to kill them niggas with his legs. I do. Because if they was looking at any tape about this postseason, they should have watched the Buffalo game. That's why I don't get why Baltimore didn't do that shit. That nigga Josh Allen was killing them niggas with his legs. He was killing them niggas with his legs. But I'm gonna tell you something else too. I can't stand Kyle Shanahan. I don't like that nigga, man. He can't coach. Andy Reid can't either, man. Mahomes saved that nigga, cause he just that good, man. That nigga Andy Reid, they be trying to put all them big draws on them niggas, man. Them niggas, man. I watched Andy Reid lose for that nigga did the Buffalo shit. I watched that nigga get to like 4-5 NFC Championship games and lose the motherfuckers. What squad? With Donovan McNabb and them. And that nigga lose like a motherfucker. When T.O. got over there, that was the first one they won when they went to the Super Bowl. Them niggas was supposed to go to the Super Bowl 3-4 years before that. They was getting beat by Tampa Bay, getting beat by everybody else. Everybody else. But on some real shit, Atlanta, they was getting whooped. The I think he gonna kill them niggas with his legs, but I don't like Kyle Shanahan. I don't like Andy Reid. Cause I watched them fuck up too many games, man. They start, especially that nigga Mahomes, he got I like that running back though, that nigga Pacheco. That nigga hard. that running back the Chiefs got, that little youngster, that nigga hard. I like him. But Kyle Shanahan, it's just like that nigga from Detroit. How he fucked that game up. That nigga just stopped running the ball. You can't really do that. And Andy Reid do that shit. Kyle Shanahan do that shit. That's how they lost that first Super Bowl. That shit don't even make no sense. Like, nigga, you got a 14-point lead or a 17-point lead, or you supposed to run the ball. You just supposed to run the ball. Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck if you was getting 2 yards because you trying to shorten the game. Them niggas start throwing hella passes and shit, and as soon as the motherfucker's incomplete, that shit stop the clock. That shit stop the clock. Nigga don't even have no timeouts left. You keep stopping the clock for him. And that shit gonna come back to hurt them one day. Because they throw the ball way too much, but they got Mahomes. He gonna go down as one of the best that ever did it, but I don't know, I just gotta watch him. To this far, the coldest motherfucker I done seen do that shit is Tom Brady. And I ain't just saying that because Tom Brady, I got a chance to watch all them niggas play. And the one thing they don't really give Tom Brady is like when you go back to all them other niggas that they was talking about, them niggas that had hella Hall of Famers on that team. Them niggas had hella good receivers, a good ass running back. Like the Bills, they had Jim Kelly, they had Bruce Smith on defense, Tally. They had hella people. You feel me? Tom Brady, he was really doing that shit with nothing. That nigga was a cold technician with that shit. And a lot of Raider fans, they can't stand that nigga Tom Brady. They can't stand that nigga Tom Brady. Yeah, they can't. They can't. They can't stand that nigga Tom Brady, bro, because of that fumble shit. But to keep it real, I don't think we beat the Rams. I don't think the Raiders would have beat the Rams. I don't. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And that was a good ass team. I'd have liked to see them play them, but that's what made me like Tom Brady though, because I couldn't stand the Rams. I couldn't. I can't stand like when motherfucker come around here, they be good. They used to do that to the coach. They'll come around here, be good, and they'll just put big draws on them. I never did really like Kurt Warner. I didn't like Kurt Warner. I thought Kurt Warner was really garbage, bro, until they sent him over there with the Cardinals and he took him to the Super Bowl. That's what made me respect. That's what made me respect Kurt Warner on some real shit. On some real shit, and he didn't even really have that much. He ain't even really had that much. He had my nigga Fitzgerald, and they had that. I forget that running back. Hmm. But I got to see a lot of people play, man. And even Mahomes, man, them niggas had them niggas did win. Them niggas had them niggas be having squad like this year. He really ain't got squad like that. But it's like them niggas coming on. Just like the Warriors, you know what I'm talking about? Oh man, y'all know I wasn't gonna forget that one. Cause everybody was down to my people talking about the Warriors this, the Warriors that. Now I don't know where Moody at, but I've been telling y'all since my nigga, since they got that nigga Kaminga, I said, man, Kaminga gonna be like a Giannis. Watch what I tell you. Cause he was supposed to be like a Giannis, and the other nigga was supposed to be like a poor man Kevin Durant type. My nigga Moody. But here we come, man. Don't be surprised if the Warriors win the finals this year, man. I'm just telling you now. All we need is we just need my nigga Clay to accept that they should still get a nigga's money though. But if you can get that nigga to accept, like just let him come in with the second squad, if you could just get him to accept that, the Warriors gonna be real dangerous. But if that nigga tripping like I want to be on the floor, man, you need to be on the floor when you hot. That's all I say, bro. You need to be on the floor at the end of the game when you've been playing good at the beginning of the game. That's when you need to be at the end of the game. I fucks with Clay though. I love Clay, man. I love the work. I feel him though. You been there so long, you just don't. It's kind of hard to accept that you got to step back, nigga, because you the one who built that shit. But if they could just get that nigga to accept coming off the bench, they'll be raw as shit. Cause one, that nigga will be in there with the other people's second team. He should be able to tear their ass up. Then it's gonna be you and Chris Paul in there with the second squad of the other people, the bench. For real. But the Warriors coming, man. The old lady didn't park hella crazy in the bins. She did that on purpose. So couldn't nobody park next to her. That's how they fuck with it out here too, man. They'll park real fucked up so you can't park next to them. The baby cuz is the nigga who was squeezed in there. You know what I'm talking about? This is my space. You know what I'm talking about? It belongs to me. You way over here, you know what I'm talking about? The old lady made sure, but nobody gonna park next to that bin. Like crazy motherfucker. New Cadillacs, they look good as a motherfucker. Them motherfuckers hella small inside though. You feel me? Get up, you know what I'm talking about, and get to going to where I need to get. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people though, man? Sincere, man. Sincere Self Saturday. That motherfucker went out all the way, man. I almost knocked the shit out of me. Yeah, man, don't be one of them people that you get in the habit of like using people. Don't be one of them people, folks. Don't be. Like I said, in this world, folks, we be wanting shit that we not willing to give. That we don't be willing to give. We want your respect, and we want to disrespect. We want you to change your tone while we real nasty with it. You know what I'm saying? We want everything. We want you to do everything that we don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't get in the habit of that, folks. Don't be a motherfucker who take and don't want to give. Don't be one of them people that just, I mean, it's good to look for your ankle, but just don't be one of them people, bruh. You come around and you always trying to find a way around what really needs to be done. I told you the most dangerous motherfucker in the world, bruh, is a motherfucker who lie to themselves. For real. They'll just come up with their own reason for anything. They will. They'll come up with their own reason for anything. A lot of people you find like that, then the people you find is always, I don't know, robbing somebody, stealing something, or just doing something that's kind of off of the code. They just come up with their own reason. It's like all them niggas be, like they gave themselves a reason to be fucking with some goonies and shit. Like you be in jail, bruh. Man, I'm telling you, I done seen a motherfucker. That shit kind of broke my heart too. Like, wait, I was very disappointed. I seen my nigga was a player before I left that motherfucker. I came back to that motherfucker was over there with that nigga was over there and got married to a spoon, man. Like I done seen that shit too many times, really. For all that time just break a nigga down and you say fuck it. You can't let this shit do you like that, man. You gotta continue fighting, folks. You can't let this shit was designed to break you down if you let it. Hell, for real, bro. This shit was designed to make you feel like you can't do nothing else. This shit was designed to make you feel like you don't supposed to deserve nothing. Like you can't have this shit like everybody else have it. This shit was designed to break you. But you can't let it break you, man. You know what I'm talking about? But what do I know? Only you can prevent forest fires, man. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, man. I mean nothing else, man. Always remember, it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love, man. I'm out here. So, oh man, it's the other side.